Welcome to Rauta's Reviews. Today's album is a bit of an exception to the rule that we usually go by, which means reviewing full albums, including mini CDs. Today's release is more of a demo of sorts, or at least self-financed CD rather than full-blown album. But nevertheless, we're gonna give it a go because of various reasons I'm gonna get into a second. As usual, I'm gonna show you what this Finnish band is all made of when it comes to the actual physical release. So, OctaThorn is the name of the band, as you can probably see here. This is a self-financed digipack with the basic twofold structure or packaging. As you can see on the back side of the CD, there's the track list and the cover, and it's all just basically one and the same kind of a non-imagery cover image. On the inside, there's a CD, which basically nothing underneath, just very basic lineup information where this album was recorded, and just like that. So OctaThorn is a new name, and it probably doesn't ring you any bells. The reason is that this band used to go under name, now I have to check the proper spelling, Ignis Fatuus. They started already in 1992. Yeah, so it makes it actually a bit weird that this is the very first kind of a full length album. So all in all, quite a unique case. This one comes from a small city of Ähtari in Finland, which is something like 6,000 people or so. So it's not like a big metal scene band per se. So the tricky question is how to label this kind of band, because I'm gonna tell you it's not an easy task. OctaThorn is basically sort of progressive metal from the more extreme side of metal music. It clearly borrows ideas from death metal side, but more in the experimental type of death metal, not the typical, mid-tempo, fast tempo beating with, lots of brutal riffing and sort of that. But it's more like a mixture of this kind of mid-tempo, progressive, experiment death metal, and the traditional kind of a progressive metal with various elements going back and forth with, like atypical metal riffs and drum beatings and all that. It's almost like kind of a instrumental pornography. I mean, like drum porno and all that stuff, with various elements of death metal, basically because of the growling vocals especially. It's a kind of a unique breed. It's not the type of metal you get to listen to that often, which actually makes it very interesting piece of a release. The thing is that these guys are clearly skilled with their instruments, which is mandatory when you're going for progressive side, but it's not like these guys are, honed to perfection whatever they are performing here. There are some minor flaws, and I want to underline minor, because overall this is a good album. It's well finished, even though it could actually benefit of having more commercial sound. And by that I mean actually, very well polished soundscape, but not going to sterile or anything like that, but having this kind of well balanced sound which actually would support the type of music where details are everything. And I think OctaThorn is very well honed to be presenting this kind of music. this kind of progressive metal music, but it is certainly giving out the fact that this is not like their third or fourth, fifth album. So they are still in the kind of a demo phase of sorts, yet they are way more skillful and with more vision than, you know, average demo band or an average band which has a self-financed CD out. And I think one of the reasons why they have chosen to go with self-financed CD format is that this is not the type of metal genre that is so easily sold to wider audience, that it's not easy to attract labels with this kind of music, let alone fans. But I still suggest, if you are at all into progressive music, or if more like technical death metal is, you know, giving you warm thoughts, give this one a shot. It should be out in digital formats in any way, you know, Bandcamp or whatever. I don't think there's any proper information even regarding the website. No, there is not. So Google it up and you should probably find some information, and I'll try to put some links on below in the info box. OctaThorn, For Those Dead, is definitely worth a shot. So thumb up for this one. I'll hope to listen from these guys soon again. Let's hope it doesn't take another 25 years to come up with an album, or I'll be dead by that. So check it out, leave your comments below, and thank you for watching. Remember to click that nice little subscribe button. Stay metal, motherfuckers, and Rauta out.